What's up everyone, Crypto Underground is back with an update video on Bitcoin. Since the all-time high at $126,000, we have been only crashing down, guys, and it looks worse and worse every day. So we're gonna have a look what is my game plan right now for Bitcoin, and of course also for the altcoins, what I'm buying up right now, and of course what I'm waiting for in order to buy back into Bitcoin, and of course the altcoins that are getting decimated right now, especially Ethereum, Solana, Tron, and so on. So welcome everyone on board. Make sure to be subscribed on this channel, guys. I keep you updated every day whatever is going on here in the crypto space. Check out all new upcoming cryptos with the links in the video description that we're gonna discuss also in this video. Of course, some of them are extremely hyped and great coins to invest right now for the 2026 bull run that in my opinion will be taking place then. And of course also if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, all major exchanges you can find here in the video description with my sign up links. If you create an account on every of those exchanges, you get everywhere the maximum sign up bonus, especially on Casey Exchange and Bybit, where we can trade here completely without paying any fees, and of course also without withdrawal fees and stuff like that. So definitely take advantage of that. Casey Exchange, Bybit, and so on. I'm using on different exchanges to do different trades and so on. So always make sure to be diversified also with different exchanges. Also remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I don't give any financial advice. I'm not giving here like financial tips and stuff like that. But of course, I'm sharing with you my own opinions, my own price analysis, and so on. So everything is just my own opinions and of course market observations here in the crypto space. So whenever you see me buying coins, especially new cryptos for the next bull run and the next big hype and the next big launch and so on, then of course it's just my own opinions and own market analysis basically. So we're gonna start here with Bitcoin, guys. Always do your own research, but I'm really waiting here on the sideline for a big relief rally or even a continuation of this bull run, because the faster and the harder we go down, the more likely it is that the next big relief rally and the next big bounce will be huge and can take us even back to a bull run, not only into lower highs, but also back into a bull run. And therefore, of course, I'm watching out for my indicators. We have currently everything still in oversold condition. Everything is still coming down. As long as here we are flattening out and we're not getting any kind of buy signals, everything is just shifted to the downside. We have to wait on the sideline until everything is flashing bullish. And once we get everywhere buy signals on the daily time frame and later on also on the weekly time frame, where we also are entering into extreme oversold condition, so basically where we have been right here with the previous big dump, where we then had also a massive rally into new all-time highs. In theory, you can see that here we are still above the previous lows here. So in theory, on the weekly time frame, we still could create here a higher low in theory. But of course, we are coming to a very critical point. Also, the 100 weekly moving average is right here. If we would close below of it, the next major support is down here at 55K. Basically my bear market target for 2026. But if we get that already now in December, guys, imagine that. Then I would go all in my opinion. It's just my own opinion, guys. You don't have to be following me. But if we would crash already now down to the 200 weekly moving average, you can bet the farm that I would go all in here, guys. Because this is bear market bottoming territory that I have for 2026 and not for right now in December of 2025. Not at all. So that's why I think that here we're going to have a big move to the upside, a big relief rally, and then maybe later on crash down in 2026 down to those targets. But until then, we have the chance here to get a very big bounce or even a continuation of our bull run and go into the euphoria phase. That's still possible, guys. But of course, this move here is of course extremely scary and bearish right now. Things can reverse, but therefore we have to wait for all buy signals to appear on the daily time frame and finally also on the weekly time frame. Until then, I'm not touching anything. The only thing that I'm doing is waiting here on the sideline. I keep you informed, guys. Of course, you can go short, you can go long. Meanwhile, you can do some scalp trades, especially if you're shorting right now. You can make a lot of money if you're trading in the right way. Of course, no financial advice, guys, but it is how it is if you're shorting right now. And of course, currently I'm buying more into new upcoming cryptos for the next year. So all of those new hyped upcoming cryptos that you can find here in the video description in my video here, those are all new hyped upcoming cryptos. Some of them we know the launch date, some of them we know already at what price they're gonna launch. For example, Hypersui, this one raised over 2.6 million already. The listing price will be at 9 cents and currently we can buy in at around half of a cent. So that's why here upside potential is huge. this is a coin and a project to buy for the next bull run, because this is going to be the next DEX like Aster and Hyperliquid, but on top of SUI. I believe that this one here has that huge 100x potential, and especially if you lost a lot of money during this crypto bear market or crypto dump, then of course with such coins you have the potential to make your losses back in theory. Same with Bitcoin Hyper, also here extremely hyped new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin that will come out next year, over 28 millions raised. Also here, this is a bit more expensive, a bit more than a cent, but also here I think great upside potential for this one. And last but not least, we also have this base perp. So you can buy into Bitcoin Hyper, base perp, or Hyper SUI, for example, here with the links in the video description. And base perp is going to be also the next competitor to DEX and Hyperliquid, but on top of the base chain. So also the Coinbase base chain is bringing out their own DEXs, and also here we can buy in the early access phase. They just started with $600,000, and here we don't know the launch price, but also here we can buy in basically at the cheapest price possible during the pre-sale, and this keeps going higher with every time that the round is progressing. So the earlier you're buying, the cheaper the price you will get here before launch next year. So we have a bunch of new DEXs like Aster and Hyperliquid that in my opinion will launch next year successfully, hopefully. Of course, no financial advice, guys, no promises, but those are the coins with those huge upside potential, with low market cap, like we have seen also in this altcoin season, performing very, very well. You can access them with the links here in the video description, guys. So this is what I'm doing right now, preparing for the next big bull run and the next big bull cycle, also for the altcoins, and that's why I'm buying into new early adoptive coins here, pre-market coins like Bitcoin Hyper, and also some meme coins like Maxi Doge, Pepe Node, and so on. I have them all in my list here, of course, if you want to check them out. But I am very bullish for next year, especially if this move continues to drop like this. Then of course we get already now those bear market prices basically for all altcoins and for Bitcoin itself as well. That means that we don't have to wait a year to go shopping. We can already buy in right now. So we will see what happens, guys. I think that the big bounce is incoming very soon. If not, then of course we're gonna most likely get a very big V-shaped recovery if we're gonna continue to drop like this in a very hard and fast way down towards 70, 60, and maybe even 50k. Because also remember that we had this rising wedge that I warned you several weeks ago. The resistance never got retested again up here, currently at around $120,000. And in theory, the breakout target of this rising wedge is at least here, the target that we have, where we're basically in right now at around 80k. If this is getting lost, the next major target is down here at 55k, our bear market low potential down here, where usually Bitcoin is bottoming out in bear markets. And what I think, if we bounce here, is that if we don't get immediately a continuation of our bull run, the scenario that I'm seeing right now is that we got a very, very fast and strong relief rally, maybe retest the resistance here, and later on then get rejected when everyone is bullish again, and then start a big waterfall over the 2026 until next year, and then bottoming out somewhere down here, and then start the big rally towards 200k and higher levels in the next cycle. This is my two scenarios that I'm seeing right now. I don't think that we're gonna go straight down in a straight line down here to 50k in the next coming weeks. Of course, it's also possible, but I don't think it's very likely. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think, guys? Meanwhile, of course, I'm buying more into new hype cryptos for the next year, for the next cycle. I don't touch too much anymore the older altcoins that didn't perform so well in this cycle. Of course, I also hodl some of Solana and Ethereum coins and so on, but where I'm putting my money is currently into new coins and of course into Bitcoin itself. So if you want to be following me, guys, links in the video description, be subscribed here. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Crypto Underground, over for now.